is going on, viewers? Hard Work and Ways Monday is in the books. It's been a very productive weekend. It's been a very productive Monday. I'll recap briefly after. I just want to thank everybody who subscribed and viewing the channel for starters. We're making some traction, which is pretty cool. The footage is being used in different facets, and people are commenting slowly, which is nice. We are going to answer a comment question today. Weekend was productive. Mother's Day weekend was awesome. Spent some time with my mom, my wife, my grandmother. Did some fishing. Got a bunch of work done around the house, so that was awesome. Today was super productive at work. Big project we've been working on. We got to change rooftop disconnect, rooftop HVAC units. Sorry. So we had to get two 200 amp disconnects up on the roof, and we're bringing a lot of power up there for this project, in between other things. So finally got the disconnects mounted on the roof today, which is a really big hurdle. Had to coordinate, engineering had to coordinate with the roofer and whatnot. And we're coordinating with the HVAC company for next week. So that feels good. The comment that I received, the question was this. I referenced that I have an old house. It's an older house from the late 20s, early 30s. The question was, while remodeling it, have you found, or how do I square things up in an old house? And I will say this, in my experience, working in an old house is always a little bit of an adventure. The remodel work takes a little longer, especially if you're going to straighten things up, but you just get things as square as you can. Don't think you're going to get the floors perfectly level. Don't think you're going to get the walls perfectly square. But sometimes you have to fur things out and square them up or level them up as best you can. Some of it is not perfect. Put a back door in the house a couple years ago. I had to fur the siding out to get the door level and then blend it into the siding on the back of the house, flash it all in, and those things happen. So I hope that answers that comment. If it's an old house, expect to take a little bit extra time if you're doing a remodel and square things up the best you can. Maybe fur things out to do that. Sometimes you have to take strips of wood, rip them, taper them, not rip them square to make up the difference and get the walls straightened up. But you're never going to get everything perfect. So if you're like super OCD about making things perfect, old houses aren't for you, I guess. But we've had pretty good success getting things where they look really good. And as long as the house is structurally sound, I don't mind if there's a little bow on the floor here or there. I think I've mentioned before, I like how much cheaper my taxes are in an old house. So that answers that. Hope everybody had an awesome Monday. And I think that's it for today. I will put together some concepts and some other topics that I want to touch on and extend and get into those hopefully the rest of this week. So everybody enjoy Monday afternoon. I'm going home to see if somebody wants to buy my old farm truck. Stay positive, keep up the hard work, and we'll talk to everybody in the next episode. Hey everybody, really quick. On the way home, I talked about a door, right? Answering the comment, the old house question, how do you square things up? This is the door that I'm talking about right here. Okay? Believe it or not, this door is flush at the bottom. It was sticking out of the wall 1.5 inches at the top. And I can see if I can find some pictures of it. But we took this whole wall and added strips varying depths, right? And furred it out and blended the siding, and you can't see any of it. It's all flashed. It's under a porch now. I decided to add the porch. But that's an example. And like I said, I'll try to find some pics of how we squared things up, get the door to function right, and some other little tricks of the trade for getting these old houses square and looking beautiful again.